When it comes to birthdays or the holidays, the automatic assumption for most people is to buy or receive physical gifts. Yet in light of more simple and sustainable living, I've shifted my mindset and preferences, knowing that physical gifts aren't what truly matter. If you're new to minimalist or zero-waste living, I wanted to include some tips for gift giving and receiving, but be sure to check out my website for other ideas that may not be mentioned in this video, which will be linked below. We give gifts today to show that we love and care for another person. However, there are other ways to show love that isn't in the form of physical gifts, and that is through separate love languages. Each individual has love languages, which means that they receive and give love in a preferred way. Knowing who you're giving a gift to and how they receive love will be important before you decide on a gift for them. I first learned about love languages when I was dating Peter, and that really helped me to understand how to love people more properly based on their preferences, and so I've applied those principles to gift giving as well. The first love language is physical touch. Though a hug for a friend may not suffice for a gift, I did want to note that physical touch and being present for another individual can speak so much more than a new trinket. Consider showing that you care through a hug, pat on the back, or simply being next to your friend or family member as a way to show that you care. I know that this is one of Cooper's love languages, as he loves to receive belly rubs, hugs, and he also reciprocates in licking my face all the time. The second love language is acts of service. I've personally gifted my time to someone by helping them deep clean their kitchen or by cooking a meal. If you know someone, perhaps a parent, that always needs some support through your time and action, consider creating some chore cards as a gift so they have a guilt-free pass if they need your help with something. The third love language is quality time. Spending time with loved ones has always been more important to me than physical gifts I receive from them, whether it be over a meal or on a trip with each other. If you want to make it special, consider spending quality time checking off some bucket list items or experiences that are out of the ordinary. Perhaps it'll be traveling to a new area in town, trying out a new escape room, or taking a pottery class together. A few years ago, I remember that Peter said in passing that he had always wanted to go skydiving, so for his birthday the following year, I surprised him with some skydiving tickets. It was definitely a surprise for him, but it was also a memorable time spent with each other that we wouldn't trade for anything else, and it always gives us the laughs. The fourth love language is words of affirmation. Some of my favorite gifts have been well-written cards from friends that show their gratitude, and I always keep a box of my favorites to look back to as a way to remember time spent with them. I've also written small books and journals for Peter before we got married, one of them being a small book that I titled 24 Signs That You've Found Your Best Friend for Life. I gave this to him on his 24th birthday and had pressed and dried all the bouquets he gave me while we were dating to be cut into small illustrations which I pasted into the book. The last love language is receiving gifts. As the most traditional form of showing appreciation and giving love these days, do understand that you may come across some friends or relatives who still love to receive or give gifts and may be hurt when you decide to go another route. So for those people, I would recommend politely suggesting a few ideas of things that you would like, whilst opting for the following ideas if you do need to give a physical gift. The first gift I recommend giving or receiving is anything consumable. This could be any bath or self-care products like a bar of locally made soap, some candles, or a set of tea and chocolates. If you like to make your own gifts, I've always loved giving and receiving DIY body products such as body scrub or body butter. But as a foodie at heart, I also love to bake for others as a way to show my appreciation. I'm typically the family member or friend that bakes the big birthday cake, cupcakes, or cookies for the event, and that has always been a great option that won't produce much waste since everything will be gobbled up. In the case that you have trouble making DIY products, ask a friend or a family member for some help if they are more specialized in that area. The second gift is something your loved one actually needs. If something's been on their wish list for a while, I like to look for more sustainable options or perhaps something lightly used and secondhand. I've gifted Peter his first pair of work shoes from the brand Solo, which he has loved for the past years, as well as sustainable clothing pieces for his closet. Etsy is also one of my favorite places to shop for gifts, since you can find one-of-a-kind handcrafted items to support small artisans and artists. The third gift is some zero-waste consumables or staples that might help your loved one reduce waste. In the case you want to spread some holiday cheer by helping your friends and family go more green this season, consider getting a natural body lotion from the bulk section of your local store or a stainless steel tiffin that they can use for their leftovers. I've also gifted Peter a safety razor, stand, shaving brush, and shaving soap for him to get started with zero-waste shaving, which he has also really appreciated. If you need some more inspiration, do check out my shop page as well regarding some sustainable items and staples for the home. The fourth gift is an experience. Groupon is a good website to get inspiration for local experiences in your area. Peter and I have also given cards to local restaurants so people can enjoy good food in their own time. But tickets to a music concert or passes to a museum are some other great ideas. The last gift idea is a donation. If you have a friend or advocate in your life that strongly supports a certain cause and probably doesn't want a physical gift, consider donating to a charity or organization they love and letting them know with a well-written card to go with it. So those are some gift ideas that come to my mind to keep the festivities less wasteful and more meaningful. In the case you'd like some zero-waste gift wrapping ideas, I've also created a separate video on methods I use to wrap gifts. Again, know that the guide on my website will be updated with the details from this video and more gift ideas, but comment below if there's anything I can also answer for you. Wishing you all a wonderful start to your holiday season, and hoping that it will be all the more purposeful and warm with some of these gift ideas for your loved ones. Thanks all for watching, and see you guys in the next one.